a few weeks later, you've got a church. You're gonna build a second floor onto the church, and the pastor wants you to come to their ceremony, and they want to honor you.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a balloon.
I gotta stop you.
That's a balloon. No. This is way more important.
I stopped chasing the muggers to get this goddamn balloon. Okay.
This child will get his balloon.
Yes! Yes! Oh, hey you. Welcome to Gaming to Know You.
Yeah, welcome back.
I don't know what happened. We were fighting a guy. His name was Quentin.
Quentin? I thought we were fighting Mysterio.
I think his name was Quentin Beck. His name was the first name of a director and the stage name of a musician.
Yeah.
But you know what? We don't know what happened. He's gone now. But Jameson has some pressing things to say to us. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Don't mind if I do.
I really thought that's what we were supposed to do. But he just wants us to leave.
I could go, man. I can go anytime. I mean, I could be parkouring off buildings right now.
Hey, man, you called me. Oh. Well, I guess we gotta earn, what was the other thing? 3,000 hero points.
3,000 hero points.
Man. It's just being a hero is not something that should be quantifiable in points, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, what if that guy you didn't save earlier from falling off the building, what if he, I don't know, he would have gone on to be the next Einstein or cure cancer or something. and the people you have saved so far, they get jaded and become the next supervillain.
Or the opposite. What if he would have just straight... It is his name. It felt like a fake name when I said it, so don't worry.
No.
But what if he was a serial killer and we just saved him so we could kill more people?
Yeah, seriously.
Bro. Oops. Well, we'll just wrangle some convicts again in this fucked up charade we play.
Same old,
Capitalism, right?
Yeah.
Anything that makes money these days. Whether it's throwing convicts into large green pits or smoking.
Yeah. It's the other day I saw this documentary called The Hunger Games.
They all run towards a cornucopia of edible weapons. In the Hunger Games, right, there's the cornucopia thing that they all run towards in the beginning. And it just always reminds me of Thanksgiving. Because that's when Thanksgiving was it's on cards in school.
Oh, yeah,
I feel like
that does make sense.
Okay, good, because I feel like I had a half-formed image in my head.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, man.
And we just all gather together and eat crossbows. How's your trident, honey?
Delicious. It's made of cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
My brother has a thing where every time we have Thanksgiving, he's sick. It's what a time to be thankful when you're pissed off that your body is against you.
Yeah.
The thing about colds is I don't really mind a lot of the symptoms of a cold except having a sore throat. I can kind of handle feeling feverish and having a runny nose, but a sore throat's just bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so. I'd rather just
not be sick.
Yeah. I don't really know how
if that's on the cards.
Quantify it. It's you have to get sick today. And it's pick your illnesses. Ooh. I'm definitely not going with sore throat. I'll take anything but that.
Yeah. And I just take a sore toe.
Sore toe.
Just a toe that's kind of slow.
It's sore throat or amputated arm.
Have you ever broken anything?
Yes, actually.
How many and what?
All of everything. No.
That's pretty serious.
When I was about 7th or 8th grade, I believe, I was really into skateboarding and rollerblading and all that kind of stuff. I spent a lot of time at skate parks. And,
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
It's not something that's, knowing you, it's not something that's necessarily odd.
Yeah.
But it's kind of unexpected, but not in a huge way.
Yeah.
It's not You just don't give off a skatey vibe.
Yeah, I definitely get that. You know, I've lived many lives, and for a while I was
like a cat.
Yes, much like a cat. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I would go to skate parks all the time. I never wore a helmet or anything like that, any kind of gear.
Good for you.
Stressed my mom out like crazy, but yeah, I was just rollerblading around in my neighborhood one day, and my good friend Jason had a crush on this girl Julia, and we were like, dude, let's skate over to Julia's house. So I was on my rollerblades, and I think he was on a skateboard, and I just tried to do like an easy jump and tanked it and had a compound fracture in my right arm.
Damn.
Like right near the wrist. Yeah. And it was painful and everything, but I didn't cry. And like you could see the bone like starting to protrude out of the skin and everything. Oof. It was gross.
Fuck.
Yeah, so my parents came to get me after they finished dinner.
Uh-huh.
And yeah,
that's super cash.
Yeah, and it was Julia's mom. I think she was an RN, and she was just kind of like, you know, there's nothing I can do till you get to the hospital. So
how did he fucking zap me? I was behind it.
Did he get
God
you? Oh, he
did.
It. The hell?
Shit. Okay, I'm more confident this time in this one. I'm not excited about it, but I feel like I might do a little better on this.
Yeah.
But Julia's mom,
Julia's mom was an RN, so it was like she hooked me up like with a bunch of ice and got it all around my arm. Uh-huh. But my parents still like took their time coming to pick me up. And I guess it's just being the fifth kid, they were just like, they've seen it all. And
yeah,
I tried I made it to hospital and tried to be all tough and everything and didn't cry and successfully did it. And let's see, I just remember my only real memory is like them giving me morphine.
Uh-huh.
And then my parents were just kind of talking like, oh, did you hear about Susan? Oh yeah, Susan. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, what about this? Have you heard about that? Oh, no. And they slowly transformed into like Charlie Brown's teacher. Like all of a sudden, all I could hear was like,
yeah.
And I was like, stop. I'm like, wait, they're saying something to me. And I was like, I really focused, and they were like, what are you laughing about? And I was like, never mind. Oh no.
Oh God. What?
No.
Did I lose? No, I still got a life. I forgot how to web zip.
No.
Oh. If only I had zip zapped.
You only zip zap paddywhack, then giving Quentin back a bone. Then Spider-Man be rolling on home.
Rolling home and bowling. Bowling for soap.
For soap.
Soup. Bowling for Soap is a Bowling for Soup cover band.
Oh, is it really?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe. Who am I to say who's a Bowling for Soup cover band and who's not? Are you a Bowling for Soup cover band? I don't know.
Well,
probably not. But
I promise not to tell anybody for another month. So.
We call ourselves Bowling for Forks. No, wait, Bowling for Flatware. But I've never broken anything, actually.
Really?
I didn't mean to say that with a tone of like, I didn't break anything.
Yeah.
I think it kind of came out that way.
Yeah, I don't know. I can see both ways, but I didn't take it that way.
But I did, one time I tried something on a skateboard was like barely even constitutes as trying something on a skateboard.
Yeah.
Like I have a fear of like falling even like from small heights. I just don't like the idea of the ground fast approaching me.
Oh yeah, I get that.
So I just like can't even balance on a skateboard for like any length of time. So like my friends who did have skateboards were like hanging out at my house and ooh. Oh, that was fascinating. That was a weird recovery for sure.
Yeah.
But they were like
recovery nonetheless.
Yeah. And that's what's important. But they were hanging out like in my driveway skateboarding, and I had a very small length of driveway we lived on a hill, so like there was only a small bit of driveway that was flat,
Yeah.
and then the rest of it was just downhill, like a giant slope, to where if you tried to ride your skateboard down it, you would
Immediately hit 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, and there was a hedge at the end, or like it curved like at a total complete right angle.
Uh-huh.
And if you kept going forward instead of curving, it was just a hedge. And so you had to either try and make a turn on that right angle, and I guess no one really tried this, so it's a good thing no one did. But I did. I tried this sitting Indian style on the skateboard.
Yes.
And I mean, I kind of fear injury to begin with, so it's amazing to me that I did this without even with the thought of like, oh, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like if I go too fast, I'll just stop myself or something.
Yeah.
But I was sitting like Indian style, so I didn't have like my feet out to where you could kind of like brake.
Yeah.
So when I started going too fast, I like panicked and like put my hands down on the asphalt driveway, and quickly realized as soon as I hit the ground that was a bad idea, and then pulled my hands up, and then realized I was still going really fast, and then had to like try again. So there's like a couple of like, oh god, just like lifting them back off.
I can feel that.
Yeah, and I think eventually I kept my hand down long enough and bared it for like enough time to where I could have myself like corkscrew off of the skateboard and like fly off. That was like the most painful way to stop. Is like just like making myself fling sideways off of the board.
Jeez. Oh man.
After blistering my hands.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can't even remember which way is up right now. Hey, there we go.
Does this hole count?
I
hope he can't shoot me through.
I don't think you can.
Hey!
Not cool, bro.
This was a mistake too.
So,
God damn it! This is not fun.
We were so close.
I'm so sorry, everyone. This is not fun for me to play or you watch right now. But if we just get through this, it'll be okay. Oh, there's a checkpoint.
Oh, nice.
Imagine that. Although it started me... No, wait.
Oh, you still have to hit the button for some reason.
Okay. I thought it started me, like, to where he could shoot me right away.
Oh.
So I was like, shit, get behind it. This is still kind of always bad.
Yeah.
But not as bad.
Better than the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, I think that has to do... The whole, like, not being afraid of those kinds of things probably has to do more with having, like, being the youngest in my family and having... Whoa, what the heck?
Oh, God. Well, now we're at the beginning.
Oh, my God. It's like the second platform didn't
Jesus
reset
Christ.
itself or something.
Maybe I can, like, shortcut
Oh,
this.
that was a good...
Oh,
kidding me.
almost. I was halfway to an amazing shortcut.
Man.
Well, now where's it gonna restart me? Since I fucked up.
I don't even know what I want to happen now.
Right? Just like start me at the end. Okay.
Yeah.
Push the button. I think I just neglected to push the button.
No, it looks like your next objective is down there, so you should be good.
Okay, here we go. It just took
I see,
forever
I
to
see.
fucking move. So I was like, well, I guess the button doesn't work.
Yeah.
Kept on going.
Yeah, I got beat up on and stuff a lot as a kid, like by my brothers. So
Uh-huh.
it's like, or maybe I just have Homer Simpson syndrome. You know, the episode where like he becomes a boxer because his brain is smaller than most people's. So it's like he has all this extra padding.
That
and
sounds
he just
amazing.
get hit all day long until they're exhausted, and then he just pushes them over. Have you seen that episode?
I haven't.
It's good. It's definitely an older one. I saw it a long time ago.
I've seen like 5 through 12 of The Simpsons
Oh, dang.
season wise.
I've never gone through it season to season.
Yeah.
So you gotta run against the stream.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Because they're gonna flip around. Nice.
Oh,
What?
come on.
As you can see, Spider-Man, I can hit you wherever you are. You're going to need a
Oh, come
well,
on.
Jesus. I think it's
Maybe
over.
that's the end.
I think
Is
it's
that the
over. Oh, man, if we end this episode with beating this fucking maze.
I'm gonna cry. In a good way. Not like the last cry.
not like having to cry to get out of being put on a TSA list.
Yeah. 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 Man, that's out there now. That's out there.
It's
NSA's
true.
heard it, and they're like, he wasn't sorry like he said he was. He's never flying
He was
again.
fake crying the whole time.
Yeah.
My controller is vibrating a lot. I don't know if that's coming up on the audio.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, I just see it light up red. Mine never. Whoa.
Now they're gonna kiss. He looked like he was excited about it too. He looked like Spider-Man's gonna kiss me.
Finally.
This is what I did this for. I wasn't mad. I just wanted a kiss.
Yeah.
I feel like in that story about you going to the TSA thing, I feel like you mentioned you were building churches in South America.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
Mexico.
we were just like, oh yeah, and then like walked like just like glossed over it.
Oh yeah.
But that's like not something a lot of people like. That's not the beginning to a lot of people's I was put on the TSA's shit list story,
Yeah.
which is
yeah.
definitely a story all of us have.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, who hasn't? I thought I was gonna get put back on the no-fly list. Last time I flew, I forgot to take my belt off when I went through the metal detector, and the guard started yelling at me. like I've been through the airport plenty of times, and he was like, walking through, and he was like, "Do you have anything else on you? Any metal objects, belts?" Or I was like, "Oh crap, I still have my belt on." I started taking it off. He was like, "Come on, man, what's your problem?" And I was like, "You ever been in an airport before?" And I was just like,
I think
"Yeah, okay."
I think he just thought you were trying to show him your dick. He was just suddenly. That was a homophobic TSA agent. You should have.
What a jerk.
What a jackass. What year was this?
That was probably, I guess the last time I flew was probably like 07 or 08.
Was it then?
That's when the
Oh,
guard
when-
was mean to me. No, this
when was
2004.
The initial thing was
The
2004?
initial one with
The
with
same year this movie came out.
yes,
If only you had sung Ocean Avenue by Yellowcard to him.
yes.
He
Oh,
would have
man.
been super chill.
I
Bro.
sure would have. I would
Here,
have been like,
you could have sang Only One
yeah.
to him.
You are my only.
My only
man.
one.
Yeah. But yes, I spent a
Building-
little time in Mexico. I didn't really know what to do with my life after high school.
Uh-huh.
So I basically spent the whole summer, like several months, in Mexico that I'd planned to go for a 2-week trip for, and ended up spending several months there. And it was
Badass.
it was a really cool. Yeah. It was a really cool experience just because like Mexican culture is very different than American culture, and like I spent those months just like working with my hands. Like you build a second floor on an orphanage and doing some repairs and stuff, and it's like the kids there, every time you take a break, they want you to play with them.
Uh-huh.
And you just see all these like orphan kids and get to play with them, and then a few weeks later you've got a church. You're gonna build a second floor onto the church, and the pastor wants you to come to their ceremony, and they like want to like honor you.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a balloon.
I gotta stop you.
That's a balloon. No. This is way more important.
I like stopped chasing the muggers to get this goddamn balloon. Okay.
This child will get his balloon.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
I've never been
Yes!
more proud.
We got a balloon!
We got it.
We got a balloon!
That's it, guys. That's it.
That's it. That's this episode, Dave. We're going to talk more about those beautiful orphans later.
Yes.
It's going to be great, but right now, I can't escape this balloon high.
Yes.
Balloon high!
Balloon high. That's where I went to high school.